This was going to be the holding area for the next couple of days until they made a decision to move us up to number 14, Princess's Gate, which was actually next door to the terrorist stronghold. This was a real-life operation, so we were totally kitted out. We had extra ammunition, we had extra stun grenades. Myself, I had my body armour, Bristol body armour, with the high-velocity plate, the Hecklerkoch MP5. I had my Browning, the lightweight Northern Ireland boots. They're good for running in and kicking doors down. My S6 respirator, and also to be worn under the body armour we had MBC suits, which is a good gas hood to give you protection against the gas that we were going to pump into the rooms at the front. We'll use anything that will give us that little bit extra, that little bit to give us the upper hand. And if you're properly kitted out, you're unstoppable. You do feel weighted down, but I can assure you, when you're in a live operation and your body's charged with adrenaline, it's like you're running around in a t-shirt.
All my officers engaged in this incident are concerned to do what we always try to do: resolve the situation without loss of life and uphold the law. We must show patience and perseverance.
On the following evening of May the 1st, we then got the word that things were deteriorating, so we moved undercover in 4 rented vans to a position in the back streets of Kensington, out of sight of the terrorist stronghold, and then we made our way across and through back gardens until we could gain access without being seen to number 14. From there we set up business, got organised, and this would be our home until the siege was busted on Monday, May the 5th. And it was from here that we did what we call target appreciation, going over everything in minute detail, so that in your own mind you could carry out the assault without any further orders once the balloon went up.
The first team to arrive there generally set up what they call the immediate action, commonly known throughout the regiment as the IA. What happens is the team arrives and they get the sketchy information that was available initially. That information is updated with all the latest information on site, where you tend to get a little bit more information, and then from there they work out a plan which is due to be ready and operational within about 30 minutes of actually arriving on site. So you arrive there, pick up the information, do your recce's, reconnaissance on, you know, whatever the target was, in this case Princess Gate. They go and do the reconnaissance, the team commanders then come back, get their men together, brief the team on how they see it going, tell each man what he's going to do on a formal briefing, and that is the first plan that is ever put together. Because we were in such a nice holding area, really, as far as holding areas we've been in before, you could actually get your hands on and use throughout the duration of the operation. There were things there, televisions, books, telephones, all sorts of stuff. Snooker championships were on at the time, World Snooker Championships were on at the time. The actual overall feeling was one of the excitement. Will it or won't it happen? Are we ever going to be used? You know, we've got the chance this time, but will we be allowed to do it? Not once in the 6 days did we have our black uniform off. Everything was on. That is, as I stand now, gas mask very close by, weapons, body armour, everything would be on you, or certainly within arm's length at all times, should the IA be called upon, that you could react immediately to it. Everybody on the immediate action at this time would have had a bullet in the chamber in the MP5 and any other weapon, including the 9mm pistol. It'd be in the chamber, ready, loaded and made ready at all times. The only thing would, you'd have the safety catch on.
Right. The statement of the group holding the hostages. We swear to God and to the British people and government that no danger whatsoever would be inflicted on the British and non-Iranian hostages, as well as the Iranian hostages, if the British government and the British police don't kid the group and don't subject the life of the hostages and the group to any danger. And if things work to the contradictory direction, everyone in the building will be harmed. Paragraph 2. The reason for us to come to Britain to carry out this operation is because of the pressure and oppression which is being practiced by the Iranian government in Arabistan, and to convey our voice to the outside world through your country. Once again, we apologize to the people and the government for this inconvenience.
Do you understand by this that they've totally changed their demands now?
This is part of the request that they have made, and we are complying with it.
Are they totally insistent upon these now being carried out?
That they have asked that this be transmitted as wide as possible, and I am asking you to do that on our behalf.
Have you been in touch with the
I can't answer any question.